To get started, if you want to fish within the tack room, you need to buy a fishing rod and then buy some bait. And so I'm going to walk you through on where to buy your fishing rod, where to get the bait, and then kind of a little bit of an overview on how the script works with legendary fishing. So you're going to go to any of the green marked gun stores. So there's one in Valentine, I believe there's one in Rhodes, and there's one in St. Denis. So there's a few of them. So go to the ones that are marked with the green gun. So you're going to go up into these stores, and this is where you're going to buy your fishing rod. If you have a fishing rod previously, if you've been playing the server, I would say just dump that one and come and buy a new one. We did switch scripts recently, so it's just best to go buy one of these, and it always works. So we're going to go into the gun store. We're going to press and hold G, and then it will be under weapons, and then go down to miscellaneous, and then scroll through and find fishing rod. And then we're going to go ahead and buy it. And so prices and stuff might be a little bit different. I'm recording this right now on our dev server, so things might be a little bit different from on live, but this gives you at least an overview of how to do the process. So next we're going to go to the fishmonger to go and buy bait. So for right now, that store is located in Blackwater. So you'll see it's a large fishing hook icon, so we'll teleport over there. We may over time add more fishing locations or fishing monger shops so you can go and buy from them. Or we might add the items into a regular general store. So you're just going to walk up to the vendor, press and hold G, and then you're going to go into bait and buy, and then you can buy whatever bait you want. Now, specific fish do like specific bait, and there will be a guide that we'll put out, and I'll link eventually in the caption below of what bait works best for what fish. So you can go ahead and buy whatever bait you want. We're gonna buy some crawdads, and let's buy some rubber fish, and we'll go ahead and buy some legendary crawdad bait, and then we're gonna go ahead and buy that. And then we're gonna go ahead and just out to the water's edge over here. And I'm going to open up my inventory by hitting I. I'm going to click on my fishing rod to go ahead and equip it. And then I'm going to open my inventory again and then find my fishing bait. So we're going to do this lure. I'm going to double click it so it's going to equip that on that rod. And then this is on keyboard and mouse. For a controller, it might be a little bit different. So I'm going to right click to hold back and then click left. And you can press and hold left click a little bit to cast further. And then you just sit here and you wait until that bobber starts bouncing up and down. You might get better luck in certain areas. There is legendary fishing locations on the map. They change every hour. So you'll see that with a little fish icon on the map. So I'll show you that in a second. But you just wait until that bobber starts bouncing. And once it starts bouncing, I'll show you then what to do when we get to that point. So when I cut the last clip, there was no fish and we were waiting for quite a while. So I jumped over to this area on the map, which then also helps kind of talk about the legendary fishing spots. So like I said in the previous clip, fishing spots do move every hour, so they're never going to be in the same spot within an hour twice. So when you open up your map, you can see there's a little fish icon, and it will tell you this is a legendary fishing spot. So we're going to go ahead and try here. You can see there's some fish in the water. And so I'm going to release. We'll see how quickly we can hook on a fish. So see that bobber starting to bounce? So we're not going to click yet. So there's a fish following that lure. And right now, once it says hook on, you're going to click. And then you're going to press and hold until it gets about yellow-red. And you can see like then it goes full into 100 and you want to get to 100. And so we caught that fish. So it gives you a little bit of a rundown of what fish you just caught. You can keep it or you can toss it back. I'm going to go ahead and toss it back. It's a little small. And then you're going to have to rebait again. So let's switch over here. All right, so let's do a bigger cast. So I'm going to hold back a little more and then release. And I got a longer cast. So then we'll just let that bobber sit out there until another fish starts to come up and play with it. See, it's starting to bounce again. Then we'll wait. And when it says hook on, we're going to left click. And so I'm going to click, and then I'm going to click left and hold and release. I'm going to click and hold, and then we reeled it in. It's another kind of small fish, so we'll toss that one back. And then you can just continuously keep doing this. So I've seen some people, they build little camps where they're fishing, so then they can have a little fishing camp. You can have fun with it. I know a lot of people really love fishing within Red Dead itself. So this is the newest script within fishing that we have. So if you have any questions or any comments or suggestions kind of about the script, leave them in the comments or leave them in the Discord if you're on the Discord. And look forward to the next walkthrough video.